Okay, so welcome back. We are, RaddTitan teams here, Gio and Alex over there. We're going to be running through this week's pictures. So we've got all the Sideshow stuff, XM stuff, fan art stuff. We're going to be talking about what's been the week, what's been happening, and any other bits and pieces. We'll catch up with everyone that's in the comments. If you're not subscribed to RaddTitan, why not? You should be. We're on here every week, and then there's loads of stuff. There's loads of company updates, loads of reviews, and everything else. All sort of pop culture, stuff and community-based stuff that you want to see will be on the channel. So you should be cracking on with that, fucking smashing them likes and hitting them sub buttons.
There's a message for Stucker there. Not enough time for a top ice. All right. Yeah, so we'll do that. Yeah, we're just trying to do where we kind of separate the two, because we can kind of go off topic a lot on the other one, and then it's quite nice sometimes if people do want to go and try and get straight onto the pictures, we'll try and do that now, which rather than going into a load of stuff. So got a lot of pictures to go through here. And I think some people just don't want to listen to us ramble on about crap. We've got 305 pictures.
Jesus.
And out of those 305, I think 6 is a kid.
Yeah, can you?
Yeah. Oh, fuck off. I forgot about this one. This one, this picture here, right, I just had to put on here. I had to put it on here just to basically, it's one of those moments, like with what happened recently with Tyson and Roy Jones Jr.
Mm.
Yeah, this is another one of those moments, I think. Do you want me to show you?
Sure.
Yeah, this is like another one of those Tyson versus Roy Jones moments where I say to you, who's going to win? And you'll be like, I don't know. I don't want to get into this. It's like my mum and my dad fighting. All right, let's do the screen share business now. Application window. Here you go. You see that?
Yeah. That's funny.
Yeah. Well, out of proportion to the way his towel comes all the way around the world.
Well, Thanos is the one that's out of proportion, isn't he?
Yeah, there's that as well. But, and then also he's like ripped off his arm and shoved it in his mouth, and he.
Yeah, I'm going to argue with Godzilla winning.
No. Right,
it's quite cool artwork. I like it.
Yeah, no, it's very cool. I just found it quite funny.
Shove this gauntlet down your throat, bitch.
This one also, I saw this because it was like the same as that, basically the Batman slapping Robin one. And I saw that, and I was like, oh my god, that's like the same picture, but it's Hulk and Silver Surfer, and I'm surprised no one's.
The Hulk saying something.
He says, "Oh, no, you don't understand," and he gets the punch. He goes, "The Hulk understands everything." Yeah. This is then for you.
Why are these pictures so small? Who is this small?
Is it small?
Yeah.
Is that better?
There's a lot of screen around it, but the pictures are all sort of like a lot of space in between.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like this. Some nice pictures of this.
Yeah.
Just looks real ferocious to me. It looks aggressive. Yeah.
It's a better one?
Yeah, it's nice. They're all the same size, but these look great.
So you got this coming. You place the order now. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I've got this on pre-order. Yeah, I don't want to deposit some.
And then I'll go straight into these ones. So this is now first for figures. This is from the card game, isn't it? Well, that sort of this game, the Yu-Gi-Oh. So this is the blue-eyed white dragon. This is a small piece from first for figures. So Josh wanted us to show this one. So this comes in, I think, 3 poses. So he's got his kind of head up, head down, and he's got like a light up kind of ball as well. Don't really know anything about the character. Looks pretty cool, but don't know anything about him. So yeah, there we go. Oh. Hold on, I just need to get my headphones. Give me 2 seconds.
So it's like some sort of mechanical dragon. So take it this is like been built by someone. No idea what this card game is. Oh, Joe Figure Man, you did make it. Well done. We're already just getting into it. You haven't missed much, bro, so don't worry.
Yeah, so sorry, I had to plug in my headphones, otherwise you get that kind of constant feedback. And so yeah, this is again from First and Figures.
It's not too small.
No, but it's not badly priced. And then you got this one, which is like the light up goes in the mouth there. It's quite cool.
It's pretty cool. It's
yeah,
again, base, isn't it? That's a different base completely.
Yeah, it's fine. They do it. They would do that with the kind of regulars and exclusives.
I like that base more.
Yeah, very nice. Going back on. Hang on, I ain't got my chalk ice yet. Not a fan of the depiction of Blue-Eyed White Dragon by First and Figures. I don't like the white one, to be honest with you. I don't think that white one looks very good. I prefer that colour. So there's like two versions.
I don't know what it's meant to look like. It's very hard for me to judge.
Yeah, I don't know the reference. I mean, Josh sent all these things to me. But again, it's one of those things that if you don't know the reference art, you can't really get into it.
I can't critique it if I don't know what I'm looking at. It just looks like a mechanical dragon to me.
Oh fuck! Okay, this one's meant to be in the. Oh, okay. I didn't do them ones properly, did I? God damn it!
On fire today, you ain't you?
No, fired. Yeah, you can fire me now. Let me just
wait till next week.
Wait till next week.
Yes.
So let me just do that. So these I'm going to move so they're back in with the customs. I don't like mixing them up. Rename. That's a Thanos, isn't it? Put them in there for you as well.
Fucking, I need another Thanos. Like I need a fucking COVID test.
They're not fun. They're really not fun. And yeah, they're not fun COVID tests. I'll tell you that. You need a nap, then, yeah.
I'm fucked, mate. Yeah. I get up at stupid o'clock. I'm not like you. I don't fucking rise out of bed at fucking 11, 12, 1 p.m.
Yeah.
I'm up at 6 o'clock in the morning.
Damn. Okay, there we go. Here we go. You're right there, buddy. All right, so then you got the Iron Studios. This is the Mr. Freeze 1/10. It looks like someone's put him in the actual freezer.
This looks like a fridge old man chasing you around with your chalk ice, doesn't he? Stuff like
that. Yeah. A little sweetie, kitty. You little sweetie.
What is that about chalk ice?
Yeah.
Warmer than it should be.
Are you saying this is Stuckable Inferno? Is that what you're saying?
I'm implying it, yeah.
Oh, I like to be more, I don't like to imply. I like to be like, right out there. Just say it. Yeah. The 110 stuff is really cool. This is another one. So this is Jamie Palace. And this is a piece from One Piece. And this is, oh God, Bartholomew Kumar. So yeah, this is like a huge character there. And then you got a little guy down here. So the normal people down there. This is all. Whenever you see any of these kind of One Piece pieces, they're always crazy, always real crazy. Like loads of details on them, loads of things going on.
Concept design.
Half
almost
the
like
time,
a dream.
Yeah, half the time I have no fucking idea what's happening. But it's a really cool design. This is 60 by 38 by 46. I hope that's not inches because that's massive. I'm a huge Godzilla fan now. Both Prime 1 and XM have the license. I'm pumped to see there are. I hope it scales with the Spyro Studios. I didn't know Prime 1 had the license, but yeah, we're going for the original kind of Japanese stuff. I don't know where Prime 1's going, but knowing them, they normally go for the newer stuff, don't they? So they're probably going to go for the movie, Americanized. Well, we hope. So yeah. Like the child catcher in Chitty. Yeah, so this piece looks crazy there. And there's another one by Joey Palace. This is Borsalino from One Piece as well. Look, again, it looks cool, but I just don't know what's going on. It just looks like, so much detail, so much clear resin, and the detail looks amazing. But again, I don't know the characters to kind of get too much into it.
Yeah, I mean,
engineering-wise, though, I mean, look at all the stuff going on.
Designs are crazy. I'd like to see that up closer, though. I'd like to see close up into what's going on there.
Yeah, it's like he's doing a kick, and it's like a like Guile. Do you know like Guile where he's got like a sonic boom coming off his kick and stuff?
Flash kick, it's called, you fucking idiot.
Yeah, that is called flash kick. Yeah, you're right. Alex, did you just say? No, I didn't. I said Godzilla. I said Godzilla, dickhead. God. This then is the JND Alpha Flax, so this is in hand, and this is where people are saying it just doesn't look right. It looks a bit kind of greasy and just doesn't look as good as it did in the kind of production. And the problem as well is it's really hard to tell because to photograph that kind of thing as well is going to be quite tough. But this does look like someone knows what they're kind of doing. These don't look like bad pictures. So it's hard.
Yeah,
really hard. These things are never going to look like how they're going to look like in when it's in front of you.
Yeah,
they're never, And then look how bright that light is. It's well going to be glare. Look at that bright light. Yeah. So
the thing is with this though is I just don't understand why no one would want this fucking idiot, and I just don't get it at all.
I don't get it either.
I just don't get it at all. Literally, I'm trying to think of a statue I'd want less than this.
Exactly.
I honestly can't think of one. Yeah, I can't think of any piece that someone could put in front of me that I would want less than this.
I'm quite surprised. I'm quite surprised you don't have.
Go on.
I'm quite surprised you ain't got like an Elvira statue.
I would like Elvira.
Yeah. What's her name? Chandra? No.
Chandra. She's a redhead though in real life, isn't she?
She's like 70 something years old. She's quite pretty.
She still get she still will get it.
Yeah.
Don't worry about that. I have a Dolly Parton and a fucking sandwich. That's all right. No
if that arrives intact, I'm a Dutchman. The anime stuff. I mean, I agree with Warhawk Legend here. Some of those pieces from One Piece are insane, but I don't know what I'm looking at. Totally agree. I
remember when I was a kid and somebody was watching The Last Little Whorehouse in Texas, and that was me. I was only little.
Yeah.
No, that was that. That was that finished then.
What was that, Dolly Parton?
Yeah. I was like, who the fuck is that?
Oh, God.
Walking around in suspenders and fucking all this business. I was just like, yeah, that's me sorted. I
remember borrowing your Elvira tape. I was watching Elvira, and I used to watch a lot of bad horror films. I watched that, and I was like, man, this film's well crap.
Yeah,
and then
bad.
It got to the end part, and the credits are coming up, and it was like a special edition one. And there was like this bit where she kind of takes off her jacket, and she's got these tassels on.
Yeah, she's flicking on.
But I don't know what happened next because it went well fucking fuzzy.
Yeah, I paused the shit out of that.
It was like overplayed and went fuzzy as fuck.
Rewind, I'm not there yet. Rewind, I'm not there yet.
Same as your Basic Instinct tape. It was like
that was just trying to see what was going on with Sharon Stone. You still can't see shit.
No, it's like you see a bit of Ginger Muff, I think.
Yeah.
This piece is terrible. Nice to see Giggsy keeping busy after football. Godzilla could be crazy. Big line for XM, particularly the original movie Beasts. Yeah, I mean, the social media for the post for Godzilla have gone mad.
How'd you catch Dolly Parton with a booby chat weekend?
Yeah, the Godzilla posts are going mad. So I mean, I'm hoping it's going to sell well, so we can expand on the line.
It's got some listen. This piece has some fantastic details on it. Mixed media looks quality. It's got some fantastic details on it. I don't get why. I don't get why you'd want this like man like to look at. Like, honestly, but what about
I don't get either.
You could literally, I could walk down to Sainsbury's and pick a man off the street that has the same mental issues that guy's dealing with. Just have him stand in my house. If I give him 20 quid, I'll be like, can you stand in the corner?
Definitely near
Come back tomorrow, I'll give you another 20 quid. It'd be cheaper than the statue. I have a real man, a real fucking man with mental issues, just standing in the corner of my house with his fucking anorak on. And I could get it for 20 quid fucking a day.
This then allegedly are leaked pictures of the.
Very well leaked, didn't they?
Yeah, well, they're not leaked because
the over the shoulder picture with smoke effects is very steady and straight.
The person who said they're leaked is like a distributor, so yeah. And this is the is it called the Grim something? Is the Grim Knight? Grim Knight, I think. Yeah, you're right. So this actually looks pretty cool. This actually looks really cool.
Does look cool. I know this cover is from Kirkham, I believe.
Loads of like guns there, and
Tyler Kirkham cover.
The mask on over, like the scarf going over his face there. Different guns there. No, same guns there. Very cool. That'd be a great Punisher statue as well, wouldn't it? Converted as a Punisher. That'd be amazing.
Pretty much is all that there is pretty much the Bowen Designs Deadpool pose.
Oh yeah.
Sosa sculpt.
Yeah. So yeah,
it's almost identical.
Looks cool. Does look very cool there with the grenade launcher.
Nice. It's a nice piece.
Yeah. And then you got his arms down. That looks different, doesn't it? So you got arms up, and you got arms down.
Yeah.
And in the base there as well. Yeah, very cool. Very, very cool piece. Leaked when it's on the Prime One Instagram or something.
Yeah, well leaked.
That looks nice like that. I like it.
No,
I actually really like it, yeah. This is in the Jean-Claude Van Damme, so this was released as we were on the chat last week, actually. So this is Frank Dukes.
Frank Dukes, yeah.
So this is that kind of bullshit artist who made out that he went into the competitions. I was well disappointed.
I put up your Dukes, right?
I was well disappointed when I read about that afterwards.
Yeah, it's devastating, isn't it?
Yeah.
At the end of Bloodsport, it's like fastest punch knockout 0.1 seconds, fastest kick knockout 0.3 seconds. It's been like
going through like wow, what a legend. And then once you then actually have the internet, you can look into it, because obviously in '89 or wherever it came out, you couldn't look into that. You couldn't check.
You had to just trust that on TV.
And then when you look into it now, and you Google it, it's like, yeah, he's full of shit. He ain't in the Guinness Book of Records. And he didn't even go to fucking Hong Kong. Jesus.
Yeah, it's more like attempted kick. 24 minutes.
Well, that's one image. Old, was it school shooting Batman? Ooh. Naughty. Then best. Just about to say Batpool. Yeah.
Beat you to a bitch.
Badass. Yes, yeah.
Put up your Dukes.
Oh, Forrest Whitaker's in that as well, isn't he?
Jackson. You're back here, Jackson.
This then is the concept for the 1/4 scale pumpkin head. And
isn't it 1/3, dude? It's not 1/3.
Yeah. Do you think I was a bit harsh on him? Did you pay attention to that chat? Where he said I was the 1/3 pumpkin head, and I said, "He's 1/4, you fucking dickhead."
It is a 1/4 though, is it?
It is 1/4.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah, that was my point. So this is the concept. It looks great. 1/4. I actually like the creature design of this by Stan Winston, done really, really well. But the film is
shit, isn't it?
Terrible. It's so bad. Like,
I've never seen it.
I've seen it. It's one of those films where you watch it and it's so bad that 5 years later you think it can't be that bad, and you watch it again. And then I've done that. I think I've done that every 5 years for the last 20 years. It's bad, yeah. But as I said, the makeup and the design is great. Whiplash, hey guys, any news for any XM online stuff this year? We're hoping to do something soon. We're just trying to work it all out logistically. This then is the Undertaker. So this is the regular version. And yeah, I don't think the yeah, you know more about him than I do. I never really watched
I most certainly do.
Yeah. 26 inches high, and that's quarter scale. Wow.
He's big though, man. He's
Yeah.
he's about 6'10". That Undertaker. His name's
Paul. Sorry.
No, his name's Mark Calloway. That's his real name.
Okay.
You're thinking of Paul Bearer.
No.
That's his name, Paul Bearer. That's his real name. The little guy. So, Undertaker. Oh, yeah, that's Paul Bearer.
The little bitch who looks to run around with him.
Yeah, his name was actually Paul Bearer, which I didn't understand until I was about 26. I was a bit like, Paul Bearer, you bastards.
Yeah, the guy who carries the coffin, isn't it? I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
but yeah, that's it. I like it. I think the pose is very old school Undertaker, but I dig it. I think it looks great.
So this is the regular version, and you get that. I don't think the face looks that good though, compared to the Rock. That Rock face was amazing. And I
prefer the one with the hat, but I think it's because it hides most of the face. I don't think that likeness is there personally.
I don't think so either. And I don't really know much about the character. And you got this one, which is the SummerSlam '94 version. So
yeah, I think this is where
he
fights himself.
I can tell you. I'll take your word.
Yeah, there's like an imposter, and he fights it against himself. So there's like an imposter and him fighting. One of them is in purple, one of them is in the original like greyish colours, if I remember correctly.
Yeah,
it's been a long time.
I think I prefer the purple one. I think it pops a bit more.
Yeah, but it's nice.
I think the purple one's better. I think it pops more for me personally. Still think that face.
Lightness is not there. They need to work on that.
Yeah. This one I put in here actually. This is the what's it by? This is I think it's PM Projects, and they're making a Canada and they're making the Canada bike. I saw this image and I was really, really excited. I thought this looks really fucking cool. And then once I looked into the actual piece, I was like, this looks really shit for the price. This looks really disappointing. And it's even got like an audio jack. I don't know whether that means it's got speakers or whether it plays an audio onto a speaker. I don't know which way around that was. I didn't really look into it. Once I saw these kind of pictures of it, I was a bit, that looks cheap as fuck. And it's quite expensive as well.
Yeah, it looks horrible.
Yeah. I got really excited because I love the design of that bike. I think it's a really amazing design from 1984. But the actual in the anime it looks great. But yeah, that's disappointing. This then is the Queen Studios Amazing Spider-Man diorama. So you've got the Miles, you've got the Peter Parker, and you've got the Gwen at the top. And looks like I say, Undertaker looks a bit too fat in the face. Exclusive is Paul Bear. Oh, okay. Apparently exclusive is Paul Bear.
Paul
Bearer. You guys need to watch Gym Cutter. What's that? I'll have to check it out. It looks like a toy, yeah. Not a fan of the base, yeah. So then we move on to so this is the Amazing Spider-Man diorama. This actually got a lot of abuse for the base. As soon as people saw this, they were like, because they teased each of the characters, and people were like, "Oh my god, they're making, the quarter scale Miles, quarter scale Peter Parker, quarter scale this." And then when they put them all together, it was like that base looks like cheese. Everyone was saying it looks like macaroni cheese. It looks really bad. It kind of like it's almost like they haven't learned from what Sideshow did like 3 years ago.
I think that looks worse.
No, that's what I'm saying. They haven't learned from it, and they've made it worse. But the thing is what they've done
definitely looks like squeezy cheese.
Is what they've done is apparently they've gone away and they've gone, we're listening to what you're saying, and we're going to totally change the base. So
that's good news.
One of my issues with it as well is even if you take away that whole bottom explosion, I just find the characters are just too close together.
Totally. I think this whole I've got to be honest. I think that I don't want to be a cunt. I am a little bit, but
you are a cunt.
I think this concept is fucking horrendous. I think this is the typical put everybody together and hope it all comes out. She looks incredibly she doesn't look balanced very well. He looks like he's hanging off the side. It just doesn't work. This whole concept for me. I think this needs to be scrapped and restarted, and everything redone again.
Yeah, no, I think it looks like Basically,
That's why I wasn't invited to the Queen Studios pitch meeting, because I'd have been, if they'd have presented this to me, I'd have gone, yeah, I think you need to scrap the entire thing. I think it's awful.
I think it looks like
Constructive.
someone designed Miles, someone designed Peter Parker, someone designed Gwen, and they were going to make them individually, and all of a sudden they've gone, oh shit, we've got a diorama license. Let's put those 3 statues in one. That's what it looks like.
Yeah, there's no flow to this piece whatsoever.
So the actual official post says, let me get it on my screen. Queen Studios Amazing Spider-Man versus Trio 1/4 scale improvements. Queen Studios wants to say a big thank you for your support and feedback on the Spider-Verse Trio 1/4 scale statue. So far, the reviews have been mixed, mostly because of the base design. After taking the feedback into consideration, we will review additional changes and notify you with our final decision. In the meantime, we have decided to add a new light-up feature inside the base to create a glowing effect for the smoke and flames. This should offer a new dynamic to the statue, which we will hope will make you think, gee whiz. That's quite funny, actually. We should offer a new dynamic to the statue, which we hope will make you think, gee whiz, instead of cheese whiz. More information and the details to follow. Also, we'd love to hear your thoughts. Thank you for your support. So, they're going to address it, but I still think that base, even if clear resin and lit up, I don't know. I mean, it still needs work. And also, even if you look at that stop sign, it's been painted absolutely dreadfully. It's really rough. The seams on these flames as well. The texturing on her looks good. It doesn't look bad. But look at that stop sign. How rough that looks. That looks like a statue from like 2006. The way it's been painted. You can't do that now. You can't get away with that now.
My biggest problem with this is just the composition. The composition is really, really not there.
It's all just like shoved together. Let's fucking throw a web. Why would there be a web on an explosion?
No idea.
How would a web attach to the explosion? That makes no sense at all.
No.
Absolutely no sense. And then you got that coming out.
It just looks like a really big mess to me. It looks, like you said, it looks like they basically put 3 characters, they've jumbled them together, and they've tried to basically sandwich in the rest of it to mean something. And I just think it's a big mess.
But yeah, I mean, to have the explosion held by the web, that really bugs me now. I've seen that. But then also, if you look at that, I don't know if can you see my arrow? There's behind, under her leg, there's a piece here as well where the seams are just dreadful. And that web on the back there bothers the fuck out of me.
I just think the fact that they're all so crunched together, like the pose of Spider-Man is like to make him as small as possible. The pose of Miles is to make him as small as possible. I just think the whole thing is really, it looks exactly like it is. It looks like somebody's tried to fit 3 things right in amongst each other, and it's just really a bit of a mess.
And her foot's actually jumping off of the flame.
Yeah.
This is like, I don't know who. I mean, the thing is they do some absolutely fantastic pieces. There's no doubt about that. But for me,
can't hit home runs all the time.
Well, for me, I mean, I'm a Spider-Man fan, even if this is other characters, but I'm a Spider-Man fan. And when I saw the kind of teasers, I was really excited. And when I saw this show, I was just like, okay, that's money I don't need to spend. That's the first image I saw. It's like that. And I got well excited to see that. I was like, oh, fuck yeah, come on. And then to see that, yeah, they need to do a lot of work. I mean,
I'd scrap the whole thing.
I'm interested
to be an arsehole, but I'm telling you, I'd stop. I would say no, and I would take it back to the drawing board.
Old Chris Michaels put one of his hit or miss videos on this today, and he never says anything negative. So I'm interested to see what he says about it.
So they're just hit videos, then?
Pretty much, yeah.
No, so maybe that might be a miss.
Even that, if you look at that, and you're like, oh, that looks promising. Apart from you can see that web on the flame there. But now, dear God. Sorry, guys, but yeah, you need to relook at that and do a little bit more thinking about it. Yeah. This then is the Queen Studios Joker, other end of the spectrum. This looks phenomenal.
Yeah, exactly.
So
this looks stunning.
This looks really stunning.
Love,
Again,
love the pose of this. Love the expression of the
Mm.
mixed media. I think it looks fantastic.
Yeah, yeah.
It's clear where the brains were in each meeting, isn't it?
What's that say again?
You know, like when you have two study groups, you put all the idiots and all the disruptive kids in the same fucking group. You're like,
that was my group, yeah.
Yeah, it's like you're sitting there, and and you're like, oh, okay, this is the fucking idiots group. And you know, like you have to write like a list of fucking, I don't know, I don't know, things that are green or something, and somebody says whatever, and the other one of the idiot group puts like my jumper or some shit. You know what I mean? It's just like that. The idiot group was working on the Spider-Man, and the fucking the brains that the elite of the Queen Studios group was doing Joker.
And that's $1,300. That Spider-Man thing.
It's like, come on, John.
Yeah.
John, stop licking the window, John. You're coming and you're helping us with the Spider-Man concept.
George, we've discussed this. You can't reach your elbow with your tongue. Stop trying. Come on, George.
Come to the meeting.
So,
You're doing Miles Morales today. No, it's not. It's not a cereal.
All you need to do, Richard, is you just need to do some flames. That's all you need to do, my friend. Just a few flames, few explosions. Add them in there. Can't be too hard.
Yes, you can bring your cheese spread.
Yeah. Your cheese whiz. Yeah, fucked up, Richard. Get to the back of the class and put your dunce hat on. God damn it. Anyway, so back on point. So yeah, the Dark Knight Joker comes in two versions. So you get the standard with the sculpted head, and you get the artist edition, which is painted by the studio and rooted hair. The price point is pretty much double for the artist edition. That's what you get. I mean, but I would love to see. Do you know when you get those guys who just have to order both? You get those Asian collectors who have to have both. You want to see that? I want to see that review of both of them together. And
I want to see. I want to see. I want to see DT do it.
Definitely.
DT, you do it, man.
Yeah, DT for sure.
Get them both. Show us.
Yeah. And then, so let's move on a little bit here.
I'd love half. Is it half fast reviews? That's it. Half fast reviews.
Half fast reviews. That's great. Yeah.
Check him out. Sub to him. He's fucking brilliant. I'd love to see him do it, but to be honest with you, I just like his whole process. His videos just make me piss myself laughing. So I actually watch him even when there's pieces I don't even like, and I would usually skim past. I will watch him review it just because he's fucking hilarious.
Joe figured the video's comment. The interns were doing the Spider-Man.
Yeah, we'll call them interns. The guys that are there for free.
This is actually like well displayable. Look at that.
Yeah, it's nice.
24 by 18 by 51.7. That's actually really nice size.
18, you're not getting into a detail.
Oh, you're right. Yeah.
No, you're an inch over.
Oh, damn you.
Yeah, an inch out. I've got a 17 in, and that's it.
But no, that piece again, totally opposite end of the spectrum. Looks phenomenal. Probably, one of the better ones with the Jokers, especially when you put in the price consideration for the JND one. The JND one looks really nice, but I think this one looks better, and I think the head on this one looks better.
Agree. I think I agree with that.
I would actually be really pissed off if I bought the Queen Studios on the chair and then this came out, because the price point on this is much nicer, and I think it looks better. So yeah, I'd be a bit pissed off with that actually. Queen Studios, Dark Knight, Heath Ledger. A paint artist will be Viper. Limited edition to 300 and includes artist's signature nameplate. Yeah, there we go.
Sweet.
Great pose as well. Really
Love it, yeah. Very iconic.
Yeah. That's where he walks in with Michael J. White, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah. Only Michael J. White's going to fight Tyson.
That's a bad idea.
For who?
Michael J. White.
Well, if it's a boxing match, yeah.
Yes, because it's a boxing match. That's the whole point. It's if you're going to be able to kick and other things, and we can talk about it. If you're going to put gloves on with Mike Tyson, even in his 50s, you don't need to be 50. You don't want to be 52. That's the problem. You're fighting Mike Tyson at 50. You want to be 24.
Yeah.
You're fuck who you are in the boxing ring. You want to be that because.
Stuck on from Friday, yeah, so fed up with he played the Joker pieces. As there are a lot.
Don't blame you. Actually, you do have a point there. They've kind of licensed what's been done to fucking they.
There's a lot of them now, and the thing is also now they're opening up all the fucking Jock and Phoenix ones as well, all at the same time. Every studio's got them.
Yeah.
With so many great statues had in development, if you drop the ball, people are going to call you out. Of course.
Yeah,
with so many reviewers now, you're going to get so many people doing comparisons and comparing everything. So.
Well, what's important in life is to remember that if something is bad or something is discussed as bad, certainly here is where you're going to hear it most of the time. It's just because it's bad. It's not because we don't like Queen Studios because we love Queen Studios. It's not because we don't like the Joker because we love the Joker. It's got nothing. It's nothing personal. It's just how it is. It's purely business, baby. Purely business. Look at it. Yeah, you fucked up.
But the other side of it as well is, apart from that Spider-Man piece, but normally it's subjective, and we might be right for you or we might be wrong for you. It depends. For
you, definitely. I'm not wrong, but for you, it might be wrong. That means just in my world, it means you're fucking wrong. But that's up to you.
Well, yeah. But I'm saying it's all subjective. It's art. This then is something I put in for you. So this is actually the Tom and Jerry bust. This is by Soap Studios.
Oh, is it? That's wicked.
Yeah, so they're putting these out now. So they did one where Tom's biting into a sandwich and he's got Jerry in it as well.
Oh, I don't recognise this depiction.
I don't recognise this one either. No. But they look a bit too friendly, don't they? This looks like some kind of Chinese New Year, Happy New Year thing, doesn't it?
Could be.
Do you know where you get the cats that do that? The good luck cat. You get the good luck cat in the Chinese restaurant. Looks a bit like that.
Maybe that's what it is. I don't know, but
I
prefer the bite into the sandwich one.
Yeah, that's more iconic. This then is something which is reported back in December, where a few people put this picture up. There was images of this saying that there was a big cargo ship which lost a lot of its cargo, and people were going, "Oh my god," joking and going, "Yeah, my Sideshow X is on here, my whatever Y is on here, all this thing." And it actually turned out that Sideshow lost a lot of cargo in that. True story. And apparently, then PCS confirmed that they had a lot in there as well.
Oh no!
So you're going to start seeing delay notices like this going. In early December, a cargo ship carrying Sideshow products encountered a significant weather event. The event resulted in nearly a third of its cargo incurring loss or damage. A historic and newsworthy international event. I'm not reading the whole thing. You can pause if you want to read it. So basically, they lost that, and certain products will be delayed. So I wonder how that's going to work. Whether it's going to be, if you prefer, you get a full refund. It says there as well. So that'd be interesting whether it will affect edition sizes or if it will, go back to the factory and the insurance will cover it and they'll make more. I don't know. I don't know how that will work.
Yeah, no.
Interesting position to be in. Yeah, so
we'll have to keep our eye on it.
There's Spider-Man, the Green Lantern, so there's been a few already. So let us know if you've actually got any emails regarding any pieces. So the diorama and the Green Lantern. And as I said, Pop Culture Shock did actually comment on one of the posts to say that they're still trying to get confirmation on which part of their stock was actually on there too. So, that'll be interesting. And let us know, as I say, if you've got any of those. Yikes! I would like to see a sculpture of Tommy and Jerry. Yeah, that was a good one they did with the sandwich.
Exactly.
That's why Sideshow Silver Surfer got pushed back. I don't think did it? I've got it on order for you. Hi guys. Bart just popped in. Hi guys, best wishes for the new year. hopefully better, more exciting year. Hope so. This then is the Sideshow Ventris
Yeah,
Mythos.
that's right. Mythos line, yeah.
Just by
Sculpted
K-Brust.
by the Kuharek brothers.
Yeah, looks absolutely fantastic. But I have been seeing a lot of breakages with this one, though.
I'm not sure, but I know it's incredibly delicate, and it's got a lot of things. I saw someone unbox it, and their unboxing of it, it's incredibly delicate. So
yeah, it looks really nice. It does look really
amazing.
nice. But
It's a beautiful piece.
I think it actually looks better in hand than it did actually in pictures. When they were showing it, I actually think it looks much better now than it did, if that makes sense. But again, I have seen a lot of people with broken teeth, and she's got these kind of leather flaps that come out the back of her belt. I've seen those broken, and also one of those red things on her side.
I saw they.
Yeah, so they're broken as well. So
I saw Darth Maul's unboxing today. Mechanical leg one's done by them. That fucking thing looks like it's well going to lean.
Really?
It really does. It looks heavy. And they put it into the base on that one leg, that leaping leg, and then they put all the fucking cape bits around it. It really does look like there's a lot of weight added to that body.
Yeah.
And I'll be watching that with bated breath, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, this is part of the
it is indeed, yeah.
Imagine the salvage team in 100 years pissing themselves all the stuff we used to buy. I don't think it would last 100 years in the sea, to be honest with you. I think it would be gone in 100 years. That plastic would be rolled out and broken up in bits. Who would want to go deep sea diving? Yeah, beautiful sculpt.
So get some shit.
Leather flaps. That sounds like a medical complaint.
Too much rubbing. Far too much rubbing.
Yeah.
You turn them to leather.
Do you know what piece you don't get?
I can see there though with the box. Look, that's it there.
Yeah.
That's why I sent you that photo for that reason.
But do you know what piece you don't see very often, and I've only ever seen it once, is the Darth Maul by Gentle Giant, the big fucking spider one.
Oh yeah. Big mechanical leg one.
Whoa, never see that. You see the chicken leg one.
That gets work. There's a lot of breakages with that.
Yeah, but there's a chicken leg one, but then there's the one where it's got the spider legs. You rarely see that.
Yeah, that's right.
This then is the Wolverine, which is up for pre-order.
God.
I'm trying to be the good cop.
I've got to be honest with you. With all honesty, I don't blame Martin Canal at all here. I think the sculpt work is good. I think portrait is good. I think the art direction fucking sucks. I think whoever sat down and did the art direction for this piece really needs to have like a written warning, because it's fucking absolutely awful. The whole idea of this is awful. And from that picture there, he looks like his top half is jumping out of a plane, and his bottom half is doing that skip. You know, like in films, in really cheesy films, where they throw their legs up behind him, like that. You know, like they cheer. That's what it looks like his legs are doing. Why is his leg so tucked up underneath him like that? What is he doing with it? Why is his knee so low down if he's jumping off a tree? Why is his knee up? What is his knee down for? It's a fucking terrible idea, this.
But the thing is when you normally look at one and you go, it looks weird from that angle, and then you go, it looks weird from that angle, and then you go again, you go, that's it. From that angle, it looks great, but it still doesn't.
It's awful. It's awful at every angle.
And even when you pair them, you're like, that don't pair.
No, it doesn't look right either.
The only thing I can say positive about it is the actual paint does look good. And I actually think the face sculpts look good. I think they're
listen, the body on him is sculpted well. There's nothing wrong with the body. There's nothing wrong with the sculpting. It's what the fuck he's doing. It's the art direction of the design. That's the problem here. Someone had the concept of this, and then it was made, and it should have never got past concept stage.
I'd like to see what the notes for the concept said.
Should have said ignore me. That's what it should have said. Pay no attention.
And that is a really bad shot. That is a really bad shot.
I just think it's awful. I didn't think they could fucking top Cyclops, but they have. Cyclops now looks fucking great. Looks like a piece you would want to buy. Next to that fucking shit Wolverine. That Wolverine's horrible.
The heads.
Face sculpts look great. The body on him looks great. The paint on it looks great. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just literally someone's taken it and from that T-pose and gone, oh, this is what we're going to do with it.
Yeah.
Hiding behind a diorama to justify it is a ludicrous idea.
Yeah.
I was really desperate. Really desperate.
What the hell? Damn, that's Martin Canal's work.
No, it's not Martin Canal's work. It's not. It's not the sculpting problem. This is an art direction problem.
Holding a tissue between his knees. I have no idea what the overall theme for this Wolverine pose doesn't make any sense to me. The piece is always, living maim. Those maims are amazing. We actually got a whole video on them. Wolf looks like he's hit a toe on the corner of the bed at 2 a.m. Yeah. It looks like he's been shot in the back.
Yeah.
I like the new Lobile Cano sculpt with the big ass guitar heroes, but no, I don't like that either. I like the Lobo Canal sculpted with the big ass guitars on Gun Hero. It's not the best, but it's cool. I have on pre-order. I don't like it at all. Jesus titty fucking Christ. Well, maybe a fantastic sculpt with absolutely shit pose. It is a really real shame. And even, do you know how bad it was or is the fact that when Jem went to San Diego or wherever he went, when he done the San Diego con or the New York con, whichever one it was, even when he was standing next to it trying to be positive, he couldn't. He just like, yeah, it's not as bad as it is in pictures, and it's so bad. Yeah, it's terrible. I'm sorry. This is one of the poorest decisions of a piece I've ever seen. What I would love if someone got this in local and brought it over for a review, and I would love for us to look at it in person and eat humble pie. I would absolutely love for that moment of it getting out of the box and going, wow, it actually looks phenomenal, and I can see what they're doing in 3D in front of me. But
if Jem was standing there by the prototype and he couldn't do that, then we're not going to do it. Can you imagine what ours is going to be like? If Jem was struggling with it, you imagine what ours is going to be like? We'll literally grab a brick and smash it on review and just be like, that's one less we've saved you. We've helped you.
I think that's why Gary stopped bringing stuff for us to review, because we kept on like bad mouthing his last 5 pieces or something.
They're all shit. That's why. What can you do? That's what happens.
I think we gave him a stroke. In Jem's mind, it was like, "What is this shit?" Yeah, it's a shame because I have the Sabretooth that pairs with this Wolverine, and I would love for a different pose.
Don't need it. You don't need it. You've got. I have that Sabretooth too. There's a million Wolverines. You do not need to worry about what this is doing. There is, and when you're talking about brown suits, there's at least fucking 10, 15 of them you can buy. Yeah. So don't worry about it. I've got a different Wolverine, a brown suit Wolverine that I've got. I wouldn't, it doesn't need to have, the Sabretooth doesn't need this Wolverine, and this Wolverine does not need the Sabretooth. This Wolverine needs a fucking wood chipper.
Do you know what I nearly bought today? Talking about Wolverine. I nearly bought the Mad X Wolverine.
Oh, on the tree?
Yeah. Do you know what made me nearly buy it was the fact that I saw it for sale, and I saw it and I was a bit like, yeah, I could get it because I got the Sabretooth to pair it off with, maybe, and then what happened was I had to pay shipping on something yesterday, and the shipping cost me fucking $417, right?
Oh,
and I was like, fucking hell, man, that's expensive. And then when I saw this Wolverine, I was like, yeah, it's pretty much what that shipping costs. Fuck it, I'll just buy it. I contacted the guy and I'm waiting for a shipping quote. So, yeah, it's about $500.
Well, it's better than this Wolverine.
Oh, man, yeah. It's so bad.
But the thing is, I got to stick up for my boy here and say that the sculpting elements are all fantastic. The work is fantastic that's been done on it.
Paint. I mean, the paint's phenomenal. The sculpts are phenomenal.
I just don't believe
phenomenal, but just the pose of it, I don't understand.
That's the problem. So whoever did that's the issue. That's where the failing comes from. Failing comes from what they've done with the actual Wolverine himself when they've tried to pose him.
Do they say on the website who did it?
I don't know. I have no idea. Just know that they have. I mean, if it says Martin Canal art direction and Martin Canal sculpt, then I can't help you. Sorry, bro. This is a bad day in the office. We'll have them.
Well,
can't always hit home runs.
Sideshow, Wolverine. No, it's coming up with every other fucking Wolverine. Is this called something else? Is this up for pre-order yet, this one?
I have no idea.
I can't remember where I got the pictures from.
These pictures look like pre-order photos, so maybe.
Yeah, it might be coming soon, you know.
Yeah, maybe. They don't usually show so many pictures with coming soon. They don't give you
well, they do. Pictures. Sometimes they do. Sometimes
only if it's like really soon, like if it's up for pre-order this Thursday.
Here we go. Wolverine. Fuck me. It's cheap though. That's a positive.
How much is it?
$590.
Yeah, they knew.
Okay.
Backed up.
No cunt's buying this. It's going to be about like 10 edition size. Actually, it looks quite good on that picture. Don't know if you can see that.
Thankfully, I can't.
All right, fuck it. I can't actually see the normal business. Oh, wait, here you go. Martin Canal sculpt. Richard Lung. Do you know who designed it then?
No.
Richard Lung.
Means nothing to me.
He's that Butnado guy, isn't he?
Oh, well, that's a bad day.
Yeah, Butnado, whatever his name is. God.
Oh, well.
Okay,
unlucky.
Unlucky, man. I'm not sure he's going to get his Christmas bonus.
I think he will, but he needs to go apologise to Martin Canal next time he bumps into him. So look, I'm fucking sorry. Didn't have any sleep.
Shame, because I've seen his name pop up with some good projects.
He has. He's done loads of good ones. I've seen that name before myself. And he's done loads of good projects. But like you say, he can't hit home runs all the time.
I think he got removed from RaddTitan.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I think he did.
Why? Did I do it?
I think he was like, when people were saying anything negative about Sideshow, he was like jumping in because he worked for him.
Oh, okay. But what, under the guise of a normal collector? It wasn't coming in as an official capacity?
Yeah.
Because it won't get you removed if you come in as a company person and you're saying, I work for Sideshow and I just need to explain X, Y, and Z. That's fine. But if you come in and pretend that you're a collector and make out that your opinion is based on purely collector reasons, then
well, the thing is, as an artist, you're probably not going to get, because you'll sign your NDA. So people won't be able to actually see your name for probably 2-3 years. From the projects that come out. So I think he was kind of like starting to do that, and then all of a sudden it was like projects started to come out that he was had his name on. So obviously he's been with Sideshow for a while doing stuff.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah.
But either way, if you come up under the guise of something else, then it's deceitful. Yeah, that's all. I don't care. You can come out and say, "Oh, let me explain," or "Let me tell you that the company or the factory or we had this issue or that issue." That's really important, relevant information, and it's welcome. But if you come out as, "I got this and I fucking love it and I'm well happy with this," but you work for the company or you're part of the art design or you're part of the process, then you should find yourself out of it.
I just looked underneath my base and I got number 1. Can't believe it. Yeah, but it's your company.
Yeah. Don't get so lucky.
Yeah. Oh, and another one? Another number
and
one?
It's signed. Who signed it? Oh, it's me. Looks like my name. Then happened.
What's this doing here?
Can't win them all.
There you go. So this then is like a random samurai. I just saw that. So this is like a samurai. Rockstar Studios. Never heard of them, but this one just popped up. Thought it pretty cool. So
Yeah,
why
man.
not? Looks weird though, because it looks like he's got like Achilles on the base or something, doesn't it?
Yeah,
It
must be. It must be like a warrior versus warrior concept.
Yeah, it almost looks like a Spartan against what's Achilles as a Trojan.
Yes.
Yeah, it looks like one of those kind of Trojan look to him.
Wait there. Yeah. Wait a minute. Yeah, it is. Yeah, he is.
Are you questioning my knowledge?
On Greek mythology, definitely.
Yeah, I would. I told you today, fucking hell, I read today, and I was just like, that can't be right. That Kratos was based on Derek Vineyard from American History X.
I don't know if you're using that word too
like
stringently.
modeled on.
Based is not a good word.
Modeled on.
Yeah, what you're talking about is the blind aggression and aesthetic look of the bald head and the goatee sort of beard.
Yeah.
And the build, maybe. I can sort of get all of those areas slightly.
Yeah, well, not really the build, but...
Love that film.
Yeah, it's a good film.
You're desperate for a good Wolverine. You don't like any of the ones that are out there?
Yeah.
If you're laying flat, it looks like he's crawling.
Yes, he is, Alex. I don't know what that is yes for now. I've gone too far. It's up for okay, no, 590, the other one. Further down the search results page. Oh yeah, sorry to talk about that. Thanks. I'm getting it, Brian O'Rourke. We're gonna block you now, Brian.
Yeah, you're fucked.
Yeah, fucked. It's a long jumper in a hang phase. Sculpted and designed by Mike Canal, designed by Richard Lung. But NATO, yeah, that's him. Yeah. The only photo that's great is the extreme angle where it's high above Sabretooth. Yeah. He's a kind of arrogant guy. He is, yeah. Even in his room tour, he's a bit of a dick. Non-modded or inspired by the black and white aspect of the characters and flashbacks. Okay. It was even when I read the line, I was a bit like, I don't see it myself, but pretty cool. This is the One Punch Man by Triangle Studios. So this is like diorama with One Punch Man and Genos. Pretty cool. Used to be to watch.
Like the flow of this piece actually.
It's cool.
Fantastic flow.
Yeah.
Good depiction of movement.
I still need to watch the second season actually, because the first season is really funny actually. But yeah, even the material on the cape looks really good. It does this weird thing though in the anime where it goes from like a real cartoony look to this kind of real look. It kind of switches between the two sometimes. So I guess like a more serious look. It's quite interesting the way they do it. Genos. Yeah. This one then is by Some. This is actually a 1/8 scale piece, and this is Sabusa and Haku. This is 1/8 scale, and a lot of their anime stuff is 1/6 scale, and they've gone down to a smaller size, and the price point is like 700 euros, which people are saying is way too high for this. So there is a bit of an uproar about that at the moment. And as I say, the scale-wise, a lot of their stuff was 1/6. So, yeah, they've gone down in scale, price point gone up. Typical. And then also you probably won't get it for 4 years because it's so many. So, yeah. But I love the work with the clear resin and all that. I just think, absolutely amazing. That dragon looks really cool. Don't know anything about it. This then is the Bumblebee in hand pictures.
Flash.
When I see the Samurai statue, it makes me want to break out the movie directed by Akira Kazuzawa, The Seven Samurai, King Edward. Yeah, I actually I had to watch it in film studies. This is a really cool film. Not that it looks good. No, that looks like a good OMP statue. So OPM statue. I don't know what that is. OPM. Original. So I don't know. This yeah. So this is the Bumblebee. Yeah, heavy flash with Spike, and
wasn't there some uproar on this because it was little?
he is little. That's the problem.
Was it was taken by surprise or something? There he is.
Well, the point of it is, I mean, he is tiny. Bumblebee is one of he's one of the smallest, other than the cassettes, that come out. And some of the people were saying that he wouldn't, if he would transform, he would be probably wouldn't make that car. I think he would, but they're saying that. But the thing is, as well, you think Megatron's going to make that gun? If you fold up that fucking Megatron, he's going to be the size of that gun. If you fold up Optimus Prime, he's going to be the size.
Yeah, because Megatron changes into a gun that actually Starscream can use. Isn't that right?
So, yeah, Starscream and Soundwave as well. Yeah.
Yeah. So that ain't happening. So I just love how that's a wicked collection. That is. I love how Megatron just goes wicked as well.
Yeah. They all do. And the thing is, I mean, I don't like Spike. I personally don't like Spike, and I think that it's good that XM are looking at that route where they're going. We're going to actually make the human in his Transformer suit. But at the other end of it, I think XM probably should have gone with a version without Spike and made it cheaper. I think they should have done that.
Cool.
Because I think the price point was quite high. But then again, is that kind of argument again about you can say they should do this and they should do that, but what they're told to do by the license is different. Maybe they said you have to do Spike. So and there was a complaint about that. But the thing is when you look at that and then you go, well, actually, he was fucking small. So so that's how you look at it.
He's smaller, even smaller there. That's even smaller.
Yeah.
That's even smaller than the other one. That's much smaller.
XMR reworking Lady Sif, yes. Yo Edward Diaz on the fence about XM Soundwave. Is his scale to Optimus? Is he too big? Everyone was saying he's actually too small on posts, and then they compared him with what's the?
It's the same size as Soundwave, man.
Starscream.
Starscream is the same as Starscream.
Yeah. And they put him next to that, and they match really nicely. So people say he's too small. Once you To be honest, as I say, I mean,
Optimus is a bit patronising here, and he's like, "Oh, shut up, little one. Calm down, little one.
All right, it's all right, man.
Go play with your little human friend."
Go fuck Spike.
Go play with the humans because you don't belong with us big, fucking badass Transformers, dude.
Actually, Bumblebee's quite tough considering his size.
I don't know if he is in this, but
he was always very like, he got into a lot of trouble because he was
tenacious. Is the word you're looking for?
Yeah, because he was always with the humans, wasn't he? So he was always probably in more trouble than most of the others because he was all around the humans at the time. He was the first person probably to be on scene, So. And again, with the Soundwave, there was comparison shots we used, I think, last week. I don't have them this week, but go back over it. And I don't think you have any issue with the scale. I really do not. This then is the XM Captain America. It's just working on the paints.
I tell you, you need to have a word with Sag, because what that looks like is a big giant strangling a little man.
Yeah, he's like, you little
fucking strangle you tiny, little cock-shaped neck. Because Captain America's like straining because he's got these like things going on in his thing, like fucking strangle.
Yeah.
Say it again to my face.
Sorry, I'm just looking and making sure there's no more comments. Cool. So these are just painted up. These aren't finals again. They were just working through these. Teeth on that look great. Look at that.
Yeah, it does look good.
People are complaining again because they look at it and they go, "Yeah, lips are too purple, whatever else." But these are still being painted. These are just working on it taking a picture going, here's some progress, and then people are laying into it. But it's just a progress
You're
shot.
gonna get that. That's what happens. Gonna get that.
Yeah. I think the teeth on that, really good. And then there's the unmasked one from the side. Maybe a bit more separation in the hair.
Yeah.
This is a picture. Yeah, this is a picture from the Toy King. So this is by, his name's Art. I can't remember his surname, and he puts up loads of pictures in the XM group, and all his pictures are really fantastic. Really fantastic pictures. This then is Doomsday that went up for pre-order. So that's the size of it that you need to accommodate for, George. 22 kilo estimated weight.
Wonderful.
Wonderbar. That's pretty big, actually, isn't it?
Yeah, you're going to get it for me, don't you, bro? You promised.
I didn't promise that. I didn't promise you
You
shit.
said, I promise I'll go get it for you. Don't you worry about that.
Well, if I'm there, yes.
Cool.
But, yeah.
You've said it now, that's that.
If I'm there, yes, but I'm gonna get fired next Tuesday, so you're gonna get it.
Every day's a blessing.
Yeah.
I love how violent this looks. I just love how angry it looks.
Something feels off with Captain America. Fuck's sake. Sorry, I'm trying to read these comments on my phone. Something feels off with the Captain America portrait. Okay, not sure what. It's well painted, but it doesn't look like him. It's from Captain America Ultimate. I'm so close to pulling the trigger on this Doomsday. George just did.
I did it.
Well, technically, I did it.
Yeah, I said do it and paid him.
Yeah.
And then you did it.
And then I did it 2 weeks later. And then you got the coloration there on the Daily Planet sign there. Yeah, very cool.
There's violent rage, power. It's all the things that I see, I feel. I think that the Sideshow one's fantastic as well. I think they're both fantastic depictions of the characters, so you can't go wrong with either.
That's actually quite a good picture because you can actually see there's a lot of separation in the colours on the base, which you don't normally see a lot.
Yeah.
So you can see there's like a bronze, a gold. Yeah,
how jagged and fucking aggressive the whole thing is. The whole thing just looks like, you want to wear gloves and you're going to cut your hand open. Love it.
This then is the alternate head and the axe for the Planet Hulk. So there's that. I like the head more.
I do, yeah. I think it's cool.
Yeah, looks great. Definitely need to see the one with the sword without the tentacle on it. This then, more pictures of the Red Hulk.
Red Hulk's in hand, yeah.
Yeah. So these are all in hand Red Hulk ones. We did some of these last week anyway. There's the original Red Hulk with Aaron Ray Perez. And then there's the ones in hand here. There you go. Yeah.
I love that picture.
That one.
It's like, they've angled the camera.
Yeah. There's the box. The nice print as well.
It's a nice print, yeah.
And then, that's that just in hand. We went over that a bit more last week anyway. So then you got the Sinistro. One of my issues with the Sinistro was the fact that when I first saw it, it was a bit too yellow. Everything was yellow. But now by seeing these pictures, there is actually a lot more separation than you think. And you can actually see the parallax a lot more than I actually thought. So, yeah, the parallax looks really cool in this base. So, yeah, that's part of our 1/6 scale rebirth line. So, here's that. And it's like, the fact that there are, like, all that you can actually see. And the teeth, you see all that, yeah. Really cool.
Very cool.
I think I killed Hal Jordan at one point. Parallax.
Yeah, maybe. No, maybe.
Yeah, it's kind of like it feeds on your fears and gets more powerful from your fear and stuff like that. But then if you're someone who, like Batman, he can't do anything to Batman because Batman's already in touch with who he is, kind of thing. He's already like conquered his fears. So Parallax doesn't work on it. Well, it's more that he's conquered them. So like he's actually been there, done it, and he's worn the T-shirt. So then when Parallax comes,
he's got a T-shirt that says "Fuck you, fear."
Yeah. So basically, you can't do anything. Yeah. Here you go. So yeah, cool. And this is the sound wave, so you get the cassette form
This
as
looks
well.
really cool, man.
All the little guys with them. So you get Ravage, Rumble, Laserbeak at the top, and then I think that's Raybat coming out of the cassette deck. I like the switch outs on this.
How are you not getting this?
I don't know where to put it, man. I like this where you got the Megatron gun, but I think I would prefer to display it with the point. I like the point.
Yeah.
Like whenever we come round, I like the eject button like that.
Mm.
And then
Just
I like
touching it.
Yeah, I like it like that. But I prefer it like that, maybe with the eject button.
Yeah, I like that idea as well.
I mean, that one looks like he's pointing Laserbeak out, but I like it where he's kind of pointing and pressing the cassette. So it's like the Raybat one. He's saying, "Go out, go get."
Yeah. Get here.
Yeah, and I don't think they have a pose like that actually. Yeah, look at that.
I'm very surprised that you don't have this on PO.
Dude, have you seen how big it is?
I don't care.
No.
When we started this game, this was one of the sort of characters you really wanted done. Now, your company that you are helping out, working for, is making it, and they have they have a strong Transformer line. How you have not ordered this, I have no idea. I think you should buy this.
Off.
You should.
Yeah. I got nowhere to put this at the moment, in all honesty.
You're always going to be in the same place forever. Well, you might be, you fucking Hebrew cock, but you know what I mean?
This is a tease. This was put out on Ben's Facebook. I don't have a clue what this is. It's like a Batman.
It looks like he's bought himself a new phone, has he?
Yeah. Sounds like a Batman motorbike thing. And I know what this is. I can see it now. Yeah, I can see what that is. That looks like Batman. That looks like Batman Beyond, doesn't it?
Maybe.
Yeah, that looks like Batman Beyond on a bike. I couldn't see it on my phone. Alex moves some statues along, get the sound wave, and then King Edward's move out those chubby statues. I can move out them chubby statues, but I ain't gonna make any room.
That won't help.
Oh, sorry, it's Ratbat, not Raybat. And Obexum is doing a 1/6 Gorilla God. That'd be very
Gorilla
cool.
Grodd. Yeah, that would be cool. That's something again I can see them doing. I can see that.
What is the tape sound wave is ejecting? Is it Ratbat? Yeah, sorry, it's Ratbat. The ejecting one. And I saw congrats on Doomsday. Wish I could get that. I'm happy with my mini Doomsday for now.
Sit, man. Rome wasn't built in a day.
Gladiator, Hulk, and Rolk are awesome. Yeah. So, there you go. There's the door as well. Look at that. Yeah, it's a really nice picture. Very nice. I think I've got it 3 times. Yeah, 1, 2, 3 times that picture. There's the hammer. Show you how big it is.
4 times well overscaled.
Yeah. There's that's a nice print. Look at that.
Yeah, it's a nice print. This is a really nice job from start to finish. This one. Look at that. That's a daylight picture. I love daylight photos. You really see how good something is in the daylight. That looks banging. That looks impressive.
That looks special. And then this is the customized paint. This is O'Day's one, isn't it?
No, this is Doc Ock that you're showing here, dickhead. In the background.
Oh, this is O'Day. I thought you were showing the Craven at the front.
No, showing the Doc Ock that's now in hand. It's behind. That goes in with the rest of the Sinister Six X-Men have done. The X-Men Studios have done. So the point of this picture is to show that there's the Spider-Man, there's Doc Ock, there's Sandman, there's Electro, there's Mysterio, there's Craven. The only one that's missing is Green Goblin.
I thought you were doing it though to show the repaint of Craven.
What I don't really understand though here is if Green Goblin and there's Vulture in there, Green Goblin comes in the 7. There's a Sinister Six, but there's 7, and these are all members. I'm sure that all of these are original members. All of them. The only person I would question that may not be in there is Sandman. As the original Sinister Six. Original Sinister Six. It's got to be.
Mysterio in it.
Who? Mysterio's right there.
No, but is he in the Sinister Six?
Yeah, man. Mysterio's OG. You know, you're talking about Steve Ditko here. These guys are there. Definitely Doc Ock. Definitely Electro. Definitely Mysterio. Definitely Vulture.
Craven,
I think, is there. It's out of Craven and Sandman, but I think Craven is there. I would guess Sandman. Go original. Go OG. Original Sinister Six members.
Darren saying, I agree with Gio. You should buy this Soundwave.
You definitely should buy it. It's a mistake you're not buying it. That's for sure.
I buy it, and then he's out buy it from you if you ain't got the room. All right, what's this say?
I'm gambling that it's. I'm going to say that Sandman is not an original member of the Sinister Six. I'm going to go with Craven.
Okay, original Sinister Six members. My phone gets well hot. All right, so Sinister Six consists of Craven the Hunter.
Yes.
It's the first one. Mysterio.
Yes.
Doc Ock.
Yeah.
Vulture.
Yeah.
Sandman.
Fuck.
Electro.
So Mysterio. Wait a minute. So
Green Goblin is an original.
Really?
Yeah. He's when it's like the 7, isn't it?
Fucking shit. Really?
Yeah, he's when he goes into the 7, isn't it?
They do that fucking days.
Yeah, they do the Sinister Six, and then they do the.
I just felt my left nut fucking twinge with that information. I didn't honestly. I swear to God, I was like, "Who the fuck?" That's what I was looking at these lot, and I'm like, all of them I think should be in there, but that's 7.
Spider-Man.
Six with no Green Goblin. What the fuck is that, man? It's like a front room. That's like a living room with no television in it.
And then what happens? Oh no, that's. No,
I know the founding member of the Sinister Six is Dr. Octopus. I know that.
I think there's 7 later on, isn't there? There's like the something.
Sinister 7. Sinister 7.
I don't think
I think it is. It is.
Sinister 6.
Sinister 7, dude. They weren't that bright. It is Sinister 7.
I think it's Venom. I think Venom's in it then.
No,
it's well later on. Yeah, Sinister 7. Sinister 7 is later. It's well later.
Yeah. Green Goblin, man, working solo, so I don't need you fucking bitches. Do you know what he did? Do you know what Green Goblin did? He turned up for a meeting. He was like, fuck you all in green.
Like, yeah, I don't want to be in this. You guys, I won't stand out.
It's like he turns up. He's like, "Who did? Why didn't you get my message? I fucking said I'm in green. I'm Green Goblin." They were like, "Yeah, we don't care." Mysterio's in green. Sandman's in green. Vulture's in green. I mean, honestly, Steve Ditko must have just sat there and gone like, "What colours pens have you got? Green. That's it." Just green.
But then the ironic thing is, when they first did Hulk, he weren't fucking green. Sinister, so Green Goblin was too hard for the team. He's a beast. Doc Ock was fighting with the Green Goblin at the time in the comics when Doc Ock made up the Sinister Six.
My man, see, knowledge is power. Okay, man, get in there, man.
Green Goblin was introduced approximately 3 months before Spider-Man Annual 1. Spider-Man Annual 1 is the first appearance of the Sinister Six, yeah. Because these are all newer, older characters, yeah.
They're amazing together, don't they? And what he did with Craven there was fucking brilliant.
He's moved the line as well, hasn't he?
Yeah, much better there.
This then is Fishbone Collectibles Batman. So this is a concept for their Batman they got coming. Yeah, looks cool.
It does, yeah.
I went presto with their Wolverine. I think the paint looked good that Lewis did, but I just think the sculpture didn't look that great that came out. I think it was
What's that one?
It's the one where he looks a bit like a soldier and he's got like a Terminator face on one of his heads.
No. There's one at the minute that Lewis is painting that looks like identical to the Deadpool that they did, that somebody did. He's like got a sword over his shoulder, like that.
Yeah,
that Deadpool cover that I own.
That one, yeah, that's it.
It's almost identical. The Wolverine's exactly the same pose as that Deadpool.
The problem was
exactly
the physique of the Wolverine looks off.
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
But when you look at it, his body looks a bit too like rectangle. He looks a bit weird.
Yeah.
Something about when I was looking at the proportions, I'm like, something don't look right about that.
I just thought it looked like a blatant copy of the Deadpool body. It was exactly the same body, and I think they've just put some. If it's the same, I even said on a comment, "Is this from the same people that have done the Deadpool?"
Yeah, no.
Because if it, then that's all right. Because it looked like it was very similar.
Yeah,
this looks amazing. This
just Black Cat concept. Yeah.
Merry Christmas
and Happy New Year. Yeah, very, very cool. I like. This then is a Drax. Yeah, dream on, my friend.
I don't love mocking. Being sarcastic, but decapitating limbs on custom bases now. I mean, honest to God, what's wrong with people?
Yeah. What are you, 5?
Fucking honest to God, it's just like crazy.
Yeah.
It's just not needed. That's just not needed at all.
It'll be a shipping nightmare. Bats on this piece looks a bit like Assassin's Creed. Yeah, it does look a bit like that.
It does shout, yeah. Really good.
Venom is by far my favourite Spider-Man. Rogue, but the XM Scorpion is my favourite of the batch. Hobgoblin, Demo Goblin, Green Goblin. I would love XM to do a Hobgoblin. I would love the Hobgoblin comic exclusive. I missed out on one which went for a good price, and now I can't put myself to pay that little bit more to get.
I know that feeling. That's shit. That is. I hate when that happens.
Yeah, so this then is the Green Goblin, actually. Funny enough.
Yeah, funny enough.
Animated series Green Goblin. So they've got that coming. This then is this called the Butcher? Is that his name, or
the God Butcher? Yeah.
Yeah. So this
God Butcher.
We've shown this one a few times, I think. Over the
I quite like this concept. I don't know. It's clearly render level, but there's some real close-up details, bits and pieces going on here.
It's nice.
Especially like the base with all the heads, like around the base and stuff.
He's DC though, isn't he? Is he DC?
Oh, no, of course he isn't.
I ain't got a fucking clue.
No, not DC, man.
He looks like one of Thanos' bitches, doesn't he?
He looks a little bit like Ebony Moore, or like Ebony Moore and Corvus Glaive had a baby.
Well, the head of the giant as well, the super giant.
He makes his first appearance, and I think it's for is it God of Thunder or Love and Thunder or something like that? Whatever the comic is, he makes his appearance in that first appearance.
What do you guys think of the reverse modern Thor with the Destroyer standing over Thor? The Destroyer was created to be indestructible.
I think that would be cool.
That'd be very cool, yeah.
I would love to see the Destroyer opening his beam and hitting fucking Thor right in the chin. It'd be perfect.
Could XM do a Spider-Man Sanity? I would love that. But I was talking to them about it, and they said they don't think it would work, and I told them to shut up.
Fucking silly idiots.
Matt Gomez, what's up? Gio and Alex.
Yo.
What up, Matt? So yeah, got the Butcher. Got the God Butcher. That's cool. Also looks like one of those guys from Fifth Element.
I think he looks like fucking the grown-up version of that little rat that sits on Jabba the Hutt's fucking thing in Return of the Jedi. He's all grown up.
That little thing is like.
No, not that. You know the guy that comes in and like talks to him. Jabba no Baba.
Fontaine or something his name, isn't it?
Whatever, the guy who does all the talking to.
Yeah,
he looks like him. Just looks like him on steroids.
Sharpened teeth. Looks like he's a horrible character. He's quite scary, isn't he? As a kid,
what do you mean? Give you a hot chocolate, you big fucking puff. What's the matter with you?
Do you know that toy?
It's a bit scary, isn't it?
I threw that toy out my window into the pond. The reverse of a pond.
Yeah. What toy was that? Is it a scary one?
Yeah, when we drained the pond, when we left, because when we sold the house, the people didn't want a pond; they wanted it as a planter. so we had to drain it and fill it up with earth. And when we drained it, yeah, we found a couple of toys at the bottom of the fucking pond.
What was it? What was it that you didn't? What you were scared of? What toy was it?
His name, Bib Fortuna. Yeah, that's the guy. The guy looks.
You were scared of that guy.
No, not scared of him. It was just I didn't like him. Yeah.
You were scared. You were scared of the weird cock-headed kid.
The phallic. This is like the Hal Hydra, Captain America, and the Hal Hydra guy. These are like someone told me these were made by two different commissioners, but they're like it can't be. It's like a switch out. Look at that. I think someone was messing with me.
Yeah, they're messing with you, bro.
So yeah, there's like the Hal Hydra pieces there. They're good. Yeah. Based on that, covered by the lotto in it.
Yeah. Nice cover, actually.
This one I saw just before I came on the chat. There's like a Medusa, which is quite cool. So you got the snake head there, and then you got this kind of like head where she's turning him to stone there, and then the kind of
on the busts and things. I was very surprised that this piece did not sweep it.
Yeah,
the Medusa bust was fucking incredibly impressive.
No, the problem, what happened with that is they did an old switch and bait on that. They did a bait and switch on the, originally all of the stakes were meant to be sculpted, and then right before the end they made them all in like rubber.
No, I remember that, but wasn't that quite well received because you could pose them?
Yeah, but at the time it was all really controversial, so that's why she didn't get high up.
No, I still think she looks fantastic even with those snakes.
Who's that who's the owl? Do you remember his name?
Yeah, of course I do.
I don't.
Bobo. It's Bobo, the owl.
Oh,
yeah.
Captain Hydra black and red would look better than green. But yeah, probably pop more for sure.
Mm.
There you go. All right. Yeah, they've got that piece there. I don't know who makes this. It just popped up again in my feeds.
Cool, man.
I saw it. And I thought, that one's quite cool as well. Yeah, and then this is just a favor for a friend. So a friend of mine is looking for this STL file, but he's trying to look up some information for it. If you know anything about this Red Sonja STL file or kit or anything, just hit me up and let me know, and I'll pass it on to him. He's not on social media really. He's on the forums, but nowhere else. So yeah, let me know if you know anything about that Red Sonja. This then is a custom Riddler. So yeah, that's the first time I've seen this one.
It's pretty cool.
I don't think that fence, I think something like those fences, they can't be done very well.
The thing I like is the pose. It's almost like when you're a to the end. There's a bit of that going on. Like a little bit of musical.
With the switch outs, kind of like to make it look like all the different versions. Probably should have done with Jim Carrey one as well if they're going to go with like that.
That'd be cool. They've gone with the original though, haven't they? That last one's the original dude.
Yeah. Then this is the custom Wolverine versus Sabretooth. So this one is it against, I believe that's a Sideshow one down there, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
So yeah, very cool. This looks much better without all of that blood all over it, because it had like trails of blood on the fingers. And I think it's very smart for them to do that as detachable. I really do.
Yeah, genius.
Yeah, I think it looks much better like this. Really cool. This again is Fishbones again. So this is a Spider-Man with a symbiote. Problem with this is like this isn't better than the Sideshow one coming. So I don't think it's worth doing. And that's the plus. This is the current problem with customs, is the fact that they're trying to fix something that is broken. And when we're trying to do that, it's like, the Sideshow version looks amazing. Sideshow's doing a phenomenal job. And then you come along and go, all right, I'm going to do a half and half. It doesn't look better. It doesn't look
worse.
It looks worse. And it's a bit like, you need to kind of, if something's broken, fix it. But I don't know. It's just that's just what annoys me about customs, in all honesty.
It's not, but you're giving them a little bit of a moral the moral high ground that I don't believe is there. You're saying it's not broke, so don't fix it. But the truth is, they've gone, that done really well. People really like that. Let's copy it and let's just change a couple of elements. That's what's really happened.
Yeah.
The rest of it, it's not. There's no moral. I don't think that Spider-Man's nice, and the group hate it, so let's change it. Let's do it like for example, the diving Wolverine. You know, let's do a diving Wolverine for that Sabretooth, and let's do a good one. That's different. Yeah. This is oh, that's really popular. Everyone's buzzing about in the groups. Everyone wants to pre-order it. Let's make something that's similar, so we can jump on that bandwagon. We can capitalize off that other person's work, an idea. That's what this is.
It's copy your fucking homework.
It is. The homework that has got rave reviews. Yeah. Not the window licker's fucking homework, not his. What does this say? What does this say, John? I like oranges.
That's what really disappoints me about it. Yeah, shame. It's a shame, really. This then is a steel.
Good concept. Like museum, cool. Pretty cool.
Very cool concept. This is then a Thanos they're making. So this is based on. Tell me.
Oh, this is where he's fucking living on a thingy, isn't he? I think this is Imperative, maybe. I think it's Imperative. Where he's
that's where he kills Drax, isn't it?
No, this is where Drax kills him, punches him through the back of his chest, rips his heart out through the back of him. But the stupid thing is that what happens is obviously because he's the avatar of death, obviously he's protected, isn't he? So he can't die. So he dies, and then he sort of like comes back, and then he kills Drax, and Drax stays dead. So it's like well bad. He like kills him from behind, and then like basically like she's like Mistress Death is like, yeah, you're not dying, need you. So he like comes back and then fucking brutally kills Drax, and she's like, yeah, you can go. This is like, it's a bit of a con.
Did he do Drax from behind though?
Nah.
I was going to say because at least then Drax died happy, knowing he killed him, kind of thing.
Not really. Now he comes back. Drax then tries to fight him again and head on, and then dies badly.
What do you think about this?
I like it. It's cool. Yeah, I dig it. Simplistic. This was done ages ago. A version of this was done rare. A long time ago.
I love and nice, as well.
I like it. Wouldn't buy it only because I like the depiction. I like the style, but I don't need any more Thanoses, man. In fact, I need Thanoses that I don't like more.
Yeah, the open close hand there. Look. Ooh, hello.
Oh, yeah, that reminds me of his like going, oh, my arsehole was kind of like that. I'll tell you what, I saw Drax. He had a big knife on him. My arsehole was going right like that. It was right like that. Man, what is this? It's funny. That's bad.
He beat Richie. And you know, someone like put up in a group about they said something about the funny thing is, or I can post this without a context and everyone will know what I'm talking about. And they posted this like woman and then like a grapefruit cut up. And I was like, and then people are commenting, going, LOL, whatever. And I'm like, yeah, I don't get it. And then the guy comes in and goes, what do you mean you don't get it? And I check this video and I watched the video and I'm like, okay. And it's basically like, I'll send you the video. It's quite funny. You have to watch it, but put headphones on. And, yeah. Just reminded me of that with his hand. Anyway, moving on. So that's the switch our headset. I don't know the one on the right.
It's like a young Thanos, that.
Yeah. Yeah, cool. Cool. I really like. I like this. I actually looked into this, and this is.
It is fantastic.
It's like a Kickstarter, so like Kickstarter. So you sponsor them, and they send you the file, and then you print it out on your 3D printer. And there's a whole line of them, and they've got a Leonardo and a Michelangelo at the moment. But I actually think that it works as this one on its own. Donatello on his own, because it's actually called Donatello: The Last Stand. So it's almost like all the others are fucked up, and he's like the last one, and he's kind of doing his little, like when they go to the Japanese, where they kind of like they'll pray or something just before they're going to go to war. It's just like that last kind of moment. It's a bit like that, isn't it?
Or before he's executed.
Or before he stabs himself in the stomach. But yeah, no, I mean, I really like this. I think this is a really cool design.
I do.
I thought it was based on the Delotto art, but someone said it's not. They said it's
it reminds me of the original film.
Yeah, but I thought it was actually a Turtles artwork by Delotto, and then someone said no, it's actually based on the Delotto Iron Fist art. So yeah. Yeah, I think that's the end.
Oh, sweet, we did it. Good. 7 minutes over time I wanted to do, so good.
Yeah. All right.
Sweet.
Catch up with some little comments quickly. Tailpiece looks ace. Just pre-ordered Soundwave. Oh man. And Berserk. Still looks great. Never been done before, it's apart from 1/6 scale. Be good to see. I mean, that company are doing quite a lot of really cool pieces. I saw a light up of their Leonoric, which looked pretty cool. Did you guys see Cyclops from Kobakia? I'd love to hear your opinion on it. I saw it on Sideshow. Fortunately, I didn't have time to get that image.
I've seen it. I mean, the only thing is with that, I quite like that Kobakia, but I think it's the one where the mask is like not right. It's like mask goes up his head or something. It's like up here. Or it's not. I can't remember which one it was. It's one or the other, where it's either it's there or it's not there, and it just looks a bit strange on one of the portraits.
Isn't it always kind of like jumping off the rock a bit of a weird angle?
Yeah, it's jumping off the rock, but there's a part. See, Cyclops' suit sort of comes across this sort of part and comes up here, and I don't know if that one was gone. He was like sort of, it just looks a bit like, looks weird. But not in like a bad way, just a stylistic way. It might be the top part of his head. I can't fucking remember now.
I can't remember. I saw
so many fucking pieces, bro. It's quite crazy.
In all honesty, when I saw it earlier on, I wasn't even sure whether it was a Kobakia or a 1/10 scale Iron Studios. I wasn't even sure at the time, and I didn't really have time because we already had like 300 and something pictures. I just thought to myself, yeah, it's enough for now.
Yeah, fuck you, Cyclops.
Yeah, fuck you, Scott. All right. So,
yes,
that's another week. Thanks, guys. Thanks for joining us. And yeah, we'll try and get on next week. We'll try and do another show next week. And yeah, same time, same place.
Yeah, man. So, how many people are watching? If you are watching, smash on the like button. Let's get some good likes going on. And then, hit the sub button if you're not subscribed already.
We had 4 people watching.
Nice. 4. So I want 5 likes.
Yeah.
That's the standards I set.
All right. Cool beans. All right, guys. Take care.
God bless.
Okay.